welcome to all our CCR TV viewers, and welcome to this special program in conversation with. We all know that Goa is synonymous with football, and when we have been talking about football, we normally concentrate on men's football. But women's football in Goa has also been very, very popular. In 70s and 80s, it dominated the scene in Goa as well as also at the national level. And we had a lot of women players, the girls, playing even for India, having even captained the India team at various international level championships. We remember people like Sukurina Pereira, Yolanda, Elma de Cunha, Rekha Kamath Karapurkar, Juliana Gurjao, Helen Fernandez, Silvia de Souza, Ritina Pereira, Clementina Fernandez, Maya Rebelo, and so many others who shone in the women's football tournament. We now also have our own girls shining at the world level, and they say that the route for the FIFA World Cup in women's is much more easier than what it will be for the men. Now, India in the women's category, it's 69th place out of 159, and in men's we are now 126 and out of 210 countries. So the top 20 rankings as on 13 December 2024 put United States at the top, Spain, Germany, and India at the 69th place. Lots of positive developments have taken place of late, and we have our own girls playing for India at the national level, and there's a new structure also in the league for women, like what we have as the ISL. We have IWL now, and that's Indian Women's League, and it has been reorganized from 23-24 with home and away matches. The one and the only Goan who has been playing in this IWL for so many years now is none other than our own girl, and that is Michel Castanha. Welcome, Michel.
Thank you,
nice
sir.
to have you here with us today.
Thank you.
And proud that you are representing a Goan girl, representing, of course, a team called Shri Bhumi, and you are playing in the IWL, that's India Women's League. And welcome our own veteran organizer. He was the manager of the Goa team once, and for the first time Goa women reached the quarterfinals. And also you were in the committee
Vice Chairman.
as the Vice Chairman for the Goa Football Association. Welcome our Baba from Kurturi, and you are quite familiar to all our viewers, I must say. Arnaldo Costa, welcome to you.
Thank you, Jovito.
Tell me, Michel, you have been playing in IWL and the restructured IWL. Is there any improvement on the Indian Women's League after the restructuring and making it a two-way affair?
First of all, sir, I would like to say thank you for inviting me here. Yeah, it brought a lot of change, because before it was used to happen in 1 month. The league used to get finished maybe in 45 to 30 days, and now it has brought a vast change, because we don't meet in one venue. We go to some other state. We get to see a different environment, and also a pressure of playing in their home match again, playing in our home match. It's different, and also including foreigners. Now before it was one foreigner to play, and then they made it 2 foreigners, and now it's 3 foreigners can play with us. So Yes, it's growing in the right direction.
So is it growing just like Indian Super League, ISL?
Yes, right.
So on those lines.
Right.
And do you think the prospects are bright?
Very bright. I can see that we are in the right direction, and in coming days, yes.
Yeah,
It will
and
be
you are
like-
the only Goan now
No.
in these 80 teams, or there is
No, there is one more girl, Karishma Shivoitkar.
Karishma
Yeah.
Shirvoikar.
Yes.
She's also with the
With-
IWL. Which team?
Kickstar.
Yeah,
And
there are in all 8 teams.
Yes, right.
And she's so two of you keeping the Goa flag flying very high in IWL.
Right.
And both of you have been representing India at several championships. What was the last championship that you have played for India?
Yeah, that was Olympic qualifiers, which was in Kyrgyz. Yes, we both were there, and now I'm not there, but she's currently there with the national team.
Yeah. So you have given up now the senior championships.
Yeah, I would say now my more focus is on other side. As you know that I'm focusing on my coaching. Yeah, now I thought of stepping back from Indian national team and going in other directions so that I can help India to coach.
I think for the last 5 or 10 years, two of you have dominated the Goa football scene vis-a-vis the national team.
Yeah.
How did you manage to reach such great heights?
Yeah, it was, I would say, we enjoyed. I love playing football from childhood, and obviously that's my passion. And I mean, we both are good in terms, like, we are friends. She's my junior player, and yeah, practicing together, having that aim to play for Goa and for India, that was always there in us. So yes, that made us.
Do you remember which championships you took part playing for India?
There are many. I would say SAF, then SAG, Championship, and that was we were winners.
Is it?
Yes, SAF, we were winners, and SAG. For that, I was lone Goan, and there are other like Olympic qualifiers which happened in Myanmar. That was the second round, and in Sweden I played, in Dubai, and Bahrain. There are so many other.
Yeah, and did you enjoy playing?
A lot.
Yeah.
That's the best thing. That's the best part.
And where did you take the baptism of football in Goa?
Kurtori.
In Kurtore. Have you been looking after Michel?
I know Michelle at a very young age, and she was talented, and we Kutukar especially and Goa lucky to have a player like her, Michel Castanha. Always gives her best, and I am happy today she is playing Indian Women's League 1 for a Calcutta club, Sri Bhumi.
And you played earlier also, not for Sri Bhumi. Which team?
So before that, I was in East Bengal.
East Bengal. And East Bengal, currently I think they are leading. And
Yes.
they have won also the IWL several times.
Not IWL.
Okay, no.
I think this is their third time they are participating.
I think that's Gokulam.
Gokulam.
Gokulam
Yeah, I was
has.
with Gokulam and we won for 3 times.
Did you play for
Yes.
Gokulam also?
I was leading the Gokulam team.
Okay.
Yes.
And Gokulam has got an excellent record.
Excellent, right.
Were you there part
Yes.
when they won
Yes.
the IWL?
Yes, all 3 times I was there with them.
Is it?
Yes.
That calls for a great celebration, I must say. So, you were talking about her growth. So that was from the village and then from the school. Which school did you?
So I started in Bethany Convent High School. Yes, and my coach was Maria Ribello, and I don't know if you all know Ignacio sir, the late Ignacio
Yes,
sir.
in Las
Yes.
Vegas.
In
Who
Las
is no
Vegas.
more? Who is no more?
Yes,
Yeah,
no more.
yeah,
He was there, and our piece Mario sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what made you to stay with the football later on?
Yeah, like I would say my family was not keen of me playing football because I'm only daughter in the house, but football gave me such a joy, and I was not able to leave football after having so much struggle. I was like, no, this is what I love to do, and I feel that I can do something out of it.
Yeah, but you find that football
Yeah,
gave you something which made you very, very happy?
Yes, very much.
Yeah. And how long would you practice? Every
So,
day or what? Every
yeah,
week? What is it?
I used to not feel anything. It's just like, okay, if I get time, I should just run. If even once I remember Kurtori Gymkhana, they organized a kind of uh, summer camp for us. In that, Armando sir was there, and I used to just go because I used to enjoy playing football. That can be morning,
And
evening.
would you play with the boys
Yeah.
or only girls?
No, more of boys.
Okay.
It's just more of boys. I used to practice even in our Kurtori, jo cousin sir, Zina, so he also used to, give, used to organize some kind of coaching which I used to go. So I used to never miss my practices. No matter where it is, I should just go for practices morning, evening.
And with the school, were you part of your school team which won any championships?
Yes, and Bethany Convent, we played one tournament which we won. For the first time I participated and we won that tournament. And late my mama changed the school. She put me in Our Lady of Carmel High School, which there was no team there. But yes, again,
But did you continue playing football?
Yes, that I never left football. Even there was no team, but I got a call up for Goa team, which Miss Memol came to take me in my school, and that's how I started.
So football was a passion for you.
Yes.
And you just developed and you grew
Right.
and you became one of the leading icons for Goa.
Yeah, I never knew that I would become. It was just I was getting so much joy and happiness to play football.
Okay.
Yes.
And did you play for Goa? The
Yes.
Goa State women's team?
Right.
And did you participate in the nationals?
Right. Yes.
I think every team that Goa participated, you must have been there.
Yes, mostly I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you compare now women's football in Goa and vis-a-vis the rest of India now?
There are differences because over there I would say I've seen a lot of academies, a lot of clubs who are taking initiative and they have their plans, like not just for 1 month or 2 months, it's just for a year. They have a plan. So I would say, there is so much difference if I compare to Goa and out of Goa.
Yeah. You think that football women's section should grow in Goa?
Yeah, definitely they need to grow, and I see that they are in a right direction. Maybe in coming years there will be more improvement in Goa women's football.
You were in the GFA's committee looking exclusively for women's football.
Yeah.
Do you think it has grown down all this time?
No, not much. I was with the Goa team. I went as a chief de mission manager for at least 3-4 times. Plus I was a vice chairman also. So we tried our best. We started Vedanta League. But Vedanta League is of very short duration. We should have at least 6 months, 7 months league. So that will help to grow.
When you talk about short duration, what do you mean?
It should be of longer period, not of 3 months, 2 months. No, it should be at least 6 months minimum.
So that the girls are with the football,
With the
and
football
they keep
for longer
on
time
growing and
and-
developing.
yeah.
So the touch is not lost.
Lost.
And
More football tournaments should be organized. More football tournaments. And sponsorships has to be sponsors.
yeah, because what you have now mostly in Goa are tournaments for men.
Yeah.
Even inter-village, normally you find for men, for boys.
Yeah.
For girls, we don't see so many championships.
About 2-3 years back, one tournament was organized at Shinshini by CRC Shinshini. Cyril was the president that time, and one women's tournament was organized there.
Yeah.
and it was well organized tournament.
Because this Vedanta is a recent phenomenon.
Yeah.
And prior to that, there were no championships.
Except GFA League, I think.
Or just one league, and that would be played on what, knockout or league basis?
League come knockout.
League come knockout. But that was not sufficient,
It's not sufficient.
for the real promotion.
Okay.
Do you also feel the same, Michel?
Yeah, as I said, there should be a yearly plan for a woman. It's not just a small tournament, because even when you have academy plan, what happens? They play friendly matches, they go out or play with something. Something or the other should be there. As I said, yearly plan.
And when you play for these teams, do you get good returns in terms of maybe money or whatever it is?
Yeah, sufficient enough.
But a good player should get a good amount of money.
Yeah. And do you think they get they are due for playing football? Because they are having only this as their career. Unlike the boys, the men. The men today are doing pretty well. Are the girls also doing equally well?
Not really. No, I can never compare my salary with boys. Not at all. Not at all. There is no, I would say, financial support for us. Not at all. That's why it's a bad that if we say that we are doing career in football, it's as financial wise.
So you can't say that you all are professionals.
No.
In the real sense.
No, I can never say this.
Yeah.
I can never rely on football. Like say, okay, if I am relying on football, if I play, I'll get something. No, it's just passion.
But then how the girls managing to play in IWL now? IWL is now for a longer period.
Yeah, as I
and,
said.
and you concentrate only on football.
As I said, it's sufficient. It's not. I can say I can rely on it. No, it just.
And how is that there is no Goan team in IWL 1, the top one?
Yeah. They should get qualified now. Hoping to see any.
So now there is IWL 2.
Yes.
That's a qualification.
Yeah.
And are there Goan teams in IWL 2?
Yeah. Before it was 2M FC, and now SETA got qualified.
So there are 2 in IWL
Right.
2. And earlier, when there was no something like IWL 1, there were Goan teams in that.
Yeah, there were. I remember Penjim was there, Penjim footballers, and then Shirvote. So it was like basically to play here, get qualified in the state team, and then directly go
So
in
which are the
IWL.
teams which qualified, if you remember?
Yeah, that was Penjim footballers, then Churchill, and then it was Shirvote.
So these three qualified.
Yes.
And how do you remember how did they perform?
It was, I think, okay.
It must have been quite
Yeah,
tough.
It was tough for them, yes.
Yeah. And were you there with any of these 3 teams?
I was opponent. No, I
No,
was.
so you always played
Played.
for the other Indian teams.
Right.
Yeah. And what do you think is the present scenario now of women's football in Goa?
JFA should organize more seminars, sports seminars. They should open at least a academy, women's football academy, and league for a longer period. And they should try for sponsorship.
Yeah, but ultimately it all comes down
They have to work.
finances.
JFA has to work.
So you need more finance.
Yeah, finance is needed. See, why this thing, Shirwade club, they removed, I think, because of finance was a problem. And
Yeah, because I talked to Griffin,
yeah,
and he said, I spent all my money.
uh,
He retired from Dubai, and he says, I put all my money in Shirwade, and what did I get? And that's how he withdrew.
mhm.
And now that you are playing for Shri Bhumi, are you getting enough good rewards?
I just joined. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many games have you played
I
now?
played one game. I just joined them and played one match for
Okay.
them.
And now I think the league is resuming.
Right.
So you'll be going back and
Yes.
playing.
Yes. Right.
Yeah. And when you talk about Vedanta League now, because Vedanta is a recent phenomenon, and do you think it's moving in the right direction?
yeah, Vedanta, they are doing their best. So they are giving their best in football. And hats off to them. There are so many corporates in Goa, but Vedanta is the only company which helps Goa women's football by organizing the Vedanta League.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, FC team was being helped by Kaitan, the
Yeah.
president of GFA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has put his own team.
Yeah. His own team means his own money.
Own
again.
money.
Yeah.
He's spending a lot of his own money.
Yeah.
So he is doing. Now let's see. But he should sustain the team even if he is not there as a president or a committee member. He should continue with it.
Yeah. How is that men's football in Goa is on a very high pedestal, whereas women's football in Goa is at a very low one?
I would say like a lot of our senior players are giving up because there's nothing coming up for them, and obviously for small money they can't sustain, they can't do anything. I would say if they would have gotten anything like a job or something where they can go for a job and also practice, that would be a bigger change for us, because a lot of players I've seen giving up because of financial problems.
Yeah, because at the end of the you cannot
You
to
can't.
make it as a career.
Right.
And ultimately all of us need money to
Right.
sustain
Sustain,
ourselves.
right.
So women's football today is absolutely not giving you the needed.
Yeah, even if I had no job like GFDC, if they would if I would have not gotten a job, I don't think so I would sustain.
Are you or were you with the GFDC?
I am, yeah. Since 2013, I started in GFDC
As what?
as assistant coach there.
As a coach.
Under Mikdamio Rebello.
Okay. And are you a qualified coach?
Yes, I'm now B license, AFC B license.
So now you have done AFC B license.
Yeah, right.
That means earlier you graduated from D, C,
Yes.
and now B.
B, yes.
And how was your course which you have recently passed, I believe?
It was very good course, very knowledgeable. I got to learn a lot of new things. We just think when we are play, okay, it's easy, but it's not that easy what we think.
So you have been coaching with GFDC
Yes, right.
for how many years and how was it?
Since 2013, and working under a very experienced coach, Mikdamio Rebello, it was very good for me to learn, and I have seen the changes in me that I got so much of experience under him. Yeah, I'm doing well. I enjoy my job.
You enjoy
Yes.
the coaching?
Yes,
And when you have done now the B license course, I believe it has undergone a lot of changes
Right.
from then to now.
Yeah, then to now it has vast changes now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they say football is the same thing, pass and play. But when it comes to detailing, like some things we need to learn. Like for example, this times I learned to teach kids at the young age as per the numbers, not as per the position. So yes, something new. We need to upgrade ourselves all the
So
time.
that means now once you give up your career,
Yeah.
active career, and you go into coaching.
Right.
And have you set any goal for you in coaching?
Yes, I have said
Will you coach any of one of these big teams?
I want to. If I get an opportunity, I want to.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how is the standard of coaches in India in the women's sector? Are there women coaches now in football?
Yeah, we have very good coaches. Like we have our role model, Miss Memor.
Memol, yeah,
Yes.
Memol was there
Yeah,
for
we
pretty
have-
long time.
Right.
Yeah.
We have very good coach.
Yeah.
Right,
And she was with the EIFF
Yes.
and no longer with them now anymore. Yeah.
She was there. She can go again maybe.
Okay.
Yes.
And you have got now 8 teams in IWL.
Right. sir.
The coaches are all men or women?
Mix men and
Mixed,
Yes.
men and women.
right.
Yeah. And outstanding coaches. Now you go with your India team. At that time it was Memol.
Yes.
And now?
Um,
So, but there has been no replacement in the women's section for Memol.
she was very good coach. But I would say Priya ma'am from Gokulam.
Yeah.
Yes. I would not say replacement, but yes, she is there now.
And you will pursue your career now in coaching.
Yeah.
Any club in mind? Or will you come back to Goa and start?
Yeah, I want to focus now here in Goa and help Goa to at least reach somewhere. Yes.
Yeah, and
definitely.
I think the only place where you can directly look for a job is a JFDC again, or maybe SHG for that matter,
I'm just
Sports
hoping.
Authority of Goa.
Yeah, I'm just hoping it's everything is in the.
Now, by being an
Goa.
international of great repute, have you been approached by SHG, Director of Sports, or even JFDC now?
GFDC, I'm working. I'm still working.
Yeah.
I love my job, but SG, no,
No, nothing. No offer as such.
no.
And do we have Goans who have got the Arjuna Award in women's football? In men's we have Bruno,
Bruno
and we have Brahmanan.
So, yeah.
And Brahmanan is also Padma Shri.
Yes, right.
In women's, I was also told there is a Padma Shri, and we have got an Arjuna Award winner in Oinam Bem Devi
That is from Manipur.
from Manipur.
Right.
So unfortunately, there is no Arjuna Award winner from Goa. What do you say, Arnaldo?
Yeah, but in Goa, the football is not reached that level.
It's
And,
not.
It's not.
Because you talk about Bala Devi. She's the first Indian woman to play in an Europe for an European club.
Right.
I mean, this does not happen or has not happened with men, but it was easier for her to get into an European club, and she got in there. So that means there's a fantastic avenues open for women footballers.
Right. And there are many other women are playing now, like Manisha Kalyan, then Soumya. There are other players who played in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, after
There
Bala
was this also Aditi Chauhan.
Yeah, Aditi Chauhan.
She was with West Ham United.
Right.
Yeah. Couldn't you make an inroad into the European clubs?
I never tried.
You never tried.
Yes.
So what do they come to you or you have to go to them?
They also come with offers for you, and sometimes you also have to go for selection trials. That also is important.
Yeah.
It's always good to have a good agent. That's how you.
So
make
you
through.
go through an agent.
Yes, right.
If Bala Devi could go, Aditi Chauhan could go, it simply means that you and the others also can go.
Right.
Maybe you work still much more and give much more devotion and make a lot of sacrifices,
Right.
and you can reach the European clubs.
Right.
And was Bala Devi, did you meet her? Did you?
I'm playing with her.
Okay,
now.
so
This
she
is
is
the-
there. She
yeah,
is there.
She's there.
And she was the first Indian woman to sign for an European. What did she say about playing in Europe?
Europe is different from us. The league structure, everything, competition wise, it's high up there, and we are still somewhere in the middle, I would say, not even middle down.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
she and the other one, Aditi, are exceptions.
Exceptions, yeah, right.
Yeah. But it never crossed your mind that I also could reach there?
Yeah, I thought of it, but again, yeah, it's always a luck, I would say.
And
Destiny.
which is the best IWL team now? Of course, you will say that Shri Bhumi. But all the other teams, are they professionals or?
Yes, all the teams are professional. It's not like before. Before we used to score on some teams who are not up to mark, 8 goals, 9 goals. It's very difficult now. Anything can happen now. Yes, East Bengal, they are leading the table, but even they lost against Gokulam. So now it's not the same. All the teams are of one level. Now foreigners are included, so they make difference.
And you have got more number of foreigners
Right.
who are allowed to play for the
Right.
women's league.
Right.
And now you play for Shri Bhumi.
Yeah.
Could you describe what is your club like? Is it a club or it is?
Yeah, it's a club which is owned by a minister.
Is it
Yes,
from?
from Kolkata.
So again, Kolkata, and you have got East Bengal also.
Right.
and both of them can survive.
Yes, right.
It's pretty difficult.
Yeah, there's one more club also coming from Kolkata itself.
Is it?
Yes, right.
That means Kolkata is dominating. And followed by Kerala.
Right.
Goa is missing.
We have to.
Odisha is also quite
Odisha
good.
also have they are having two teams. One is
Odisha has got two teams.
Yes, Nita FC and one is Odisha FC, which everyone knows. And before that also they had Odisha Sports.
Is it?
Now they have dropped. Yes.
Yeah. And when will this IWL get over this year?
So it's.
I think you played 3 or 4 games already now. Or
Right.
what is
Right.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have played 5 games. Right. We are on break because the national team is participating in that pink tournament, which gonna happen in Dubai. Yeah. So.
So will you be going or?
No, I'm
No.
not part of.
You are not part
national
of the
team,
senior
yes.
team now.
Yes.
You have given up or what
I
is
have
it?
given up.
You have given up.
Yes, right.
Is it because you want to concentrate?
Yes, right.
Eventually.
It's a high time now for me to concentrate on my career because I need to make something out of of my coaching.
Yeah.
Yes.
So tell us what needs to be done. Maybe planning, maybe finances, and how do you sustain to reach and maintain this top level?
For corporates, with those who are having the club, it is easy for them. Whereas for village clubs, it's very difficult to survive a club.
Yeah, now we had Dempos, we had Salgonkar. On the personal level, we had Churchill Brothers. Sporting also is there. Seza is also there. But we need more corporates to help you for the development of women's football.
Yeah.
Salgonkar also has got another team now. Ginos also have come.
Yeah.
So you need more corporates?
Yes, we need more corporates and more sponsors also, so that we can organize league or tournaments and giving them more chance to the Goans women to play football, to show their talent, and most of the time to play with the football, which will definitely improve our Goan position at a national level, and even we'll have more Karishma Shirvoikar in the Indian team.
And Michel, of course, Michel.
Michel, now she is not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are left only with Karishma.
Karishma,
Karishma. And of late, we have not been faring very well in the National Football Championship for women. Earlier, I remember, Goa hosted once,
Right.
and we beat Bengal. We beat Bengal in Goa. And after that, we became runners-up. Before that, also after that, and then we had very good position in women's football. The best position, I think, when you went as the manager of the Goa women's team, and you
Kerala.
qualified for the quarterfinals after a pretty long time. What do you think should be done to raise the standard of women's football vis-a-vis participation in national women's championship?
I would say I'll talk about myself. When I was in junior category, we used to have more of summer camp. We used to meet. We used to have like kind of let it be an exhibition match or something. So we used to have number of matches. We used to meet together. We used to have more number of summer camps, and the period of this camp used to be longer. That's how I think even we used to get results.
Yeah. What do you think, Arnaldo?
Yes, I fully agree with her, and we were just talking of organizing one summer camp in Kurtori, most probably in the name of our club.
But
Kurtori
whatever is
Gymkhana.
being done at the grassroots, now let's come down,
Yeah.
and the grassroots, and then the youth.
Yes.
Do you think Goa is doing well in these areas?
I would say grassroots, of course, we are doing well. But after that, what is there? I don't know what. After that, you need youth development for girls. For that is missing.
That's totally
That
missing.
totally is missing.
Why do you think we are missing on the youth development?
Now, parents mostly they focus more on the studies, and exams should not
clash with
tournaments. And
But when you talk about the kids or the grassroots, you'll find all the parents with all of them on the play field.
yeah, it is there, but that should be that have to be continued. JFDC is the idea was good, but they should put more focus on development, and they should also pay good salary to the coaches.
Do you agree with what Arnaldo said?
Of course, yes, right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think that JFDC could do more?
As a coach, I would say we are working really hard on a grassroots. But after that, I don't know who should take an initiative to work on youth development. So
Yeah.
I have nothing much to say on that.
Yeah. But I think youth development basically it's the GFA, it is the school. How's the level of school football, girls football, school and college? Because all over the world, the growth is directly proportional to what happens at the school and the college level.
Right.
Do you think we are doing enough at the school and the college levels?
If I say competition wise, I think JFA is doing well because they are getting more of competition. I've seen my student, they are doing well in competition, but again, practice is for them. What about that?
Schools are not taking much interest in football, most of the schools, except a few.
And do you think that by organizing a knockout tournament, you can develop football?
No,
at all,
no,
not
at all. League should be done.
That should be
At least a league at the zonal or taluka level or whatever it is.
Sports department, director of sports and education department, SAG, they are organizing a tournament only on knockout basis.
Yeah, just to show that
they have completed
Now, what is the level of their achievement at the national level, inter-school, inter-college? Colleges now are doing slightly better, I should say, but school level, it is just one. You play the first match,
and
you
finish.
are defeated, you go home, and for 364 days, it is over.
nothing.
What can you think? What is your suggestion?
Yeah, my suggestion is to have a league. At least one team should get to play at least 6 matches, like something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should
Yeah.
be a league for me.
Now,
Home
because JFA does a league, your Vedanta is a league,
league, yes.
and it's only because of the league that there is a growth.
Right.
Yes.
Well,
Mostly because of Vedanta only.
yes, whatever development growth is there as of now is because of the Vedanta league. Do you
I
agree?
completely agree with this.
Yes.
Yes.
And what about the clubs? Do the clubs also look after women's or girls football as much as they do for men and the boys?
No. Clubs, it becomes very difficult for them, especially those who are having a boys team, and to have a side-by-side girls team, it's very difficult.
So ultimately, it comes down to money.
Money.
I would suggest my own to have inter village also for girls. That's how players will come, and maybe it can start from maybe 7 versus
Because there's no
9.
inter-village.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
I've never
inter-village.
No,
for-
it is better if GFA organize a inter-village women's football
Women's football.
tournament,
Right.
then definitely football will
Football will
It will
flourish.
It will flourish. It will flourish. But again, GFA also has got constraints in finances,
Yeah.
and we have a structure of finances which is, I think, of 90s, not of 2000 plus. So with that type of financial structure, you cannot progress much. And more so that football has been declared as a state sport, it's not being given special treatment.
Yes, government should give some financial help to all the GFA registered clubs.
Yeah, because it's an old pattern of assistance.
And those who are willing to organize or those who are willing to have a team of women, Government should encourage. It is up to government only. They should financially help the clubs.
Do you agree with that?
Women's football.
Yeah?
Yes, women's football need a most support. Like they need a lot of
You
support.
need a very, very big support.
Support.
I would say.
So government can provide some budget.
So is this the reason why we are stuck up where we are?
Yes, of course.
Is there a hope
If we
that
work
things will improve and women's football will come up of age?
right,
It's possible.
it is possible. If there is money, why it is not possible? It is possible. Yes.
Arnaldo?
There is nothing which is impossible. Everything is possible. But we need some source of income to survive the clubs.
So otherwise, women's football will be at a standstill, just like what it is now.
Right.
And with your support, my appeal to the Chief Minister of Goa and our dynamic Sports Minister, Sir Govind Gaudi, to help the village clubs, especially in women's football. They should help the clubs, those who want to participate or those who want to have a team of women's football.
And the men, they say that it is futsal
Yeah.
which has helped them to grow and become topmost footballers today. Is it happening in Goa at least, where girls are playing also futsal?
Yeah, I was playing futsal.
You were playing
Yeah,
futsal?
I was playing futsal.
Did it help you?
Very much. It helped me a lot.
Okay.
It was organized by Benjamin sir, that MLA of Ambeli. So he was organizing much of futsal, and I played even for Goa. We won twice.
Is it?
Yes, we won. I was
So
leading.
did
the
you
team.
benefit
So
playing
much.
futsal?
Yes, so much. It helps a lot. If
Okay.
we conduct more of futsal, that also will help a lot for us, women's. Yeah.
But why is that normally girls don't take up and play futsal?
We do play here
Is
in
it?
Goa. Yes, we do play, but there should be again tournament, not just play exhibition matches or small friendly matches. There should be a tournament,
And preferably a league.
a league, right?
If you want to really develop,
Right.
then league is the one which gives you a
Yeah,
better
today on
platform.
newspaper I read about this, that there is a futsal league. JFA is organizing a futsal league, and
Yes,
that's really
yes.
good.
Without a league, you cannot really grow.
Right.
Do you think it's a
Yeah.
good idea that
I fully-
we have a futsal and futsal league for girls? You think girls will participate in futsal?
I think they will participate.
Some start has to be made.
Made.
You have to change,
Change.
The way that we have been planning and thinking,
Right.
and it is possible. So, what are your future plans now besides coaching?
Besides coaching, other than football, there is nothing, just football.
So, you are dedicated, devoted only to
Only
football.
Right, yes, sir.
Yes. And you are the president of Kurthore Gymkhana. Any plans to showcase women's football?
It's very difficult for a club at present to survive. Our MLA Reginald helps, Sardin also helps, and the villages, they helps and keep our club alive. But to have a women's team, we need more finances, more resources. I will talk to the MLA if he can help us in making a women's football team, or but definitely we are going to have a camp in Kurthori, women's.
And when you talk about women's football per se, in JFDC, you have centers exclusively for women?
Yes, we do have.
Where if you know,
Rosary,
Rose in Naveli.
not Naveli here. In Donapal,
Okay.
it's just for women.
Okay.
And even in Naveli, it was for women only. Later we changed because
When Oswald was there,
yes,
if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we had only for girls. It was for girls, and later we changed for boys as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think if there's a new thought process, things can change?
Yes, of course, things will change.
Yeah.
And future.
And clubs, all clubs must think that they have also to do the
For wo-
necessary activities and program for women. It should not be only for men.
Yeah, men's we are having okay. We are satisfied with men's, but we should have more tournaments of women's in Goa.
So I think on that note we can wind up. Let's hope for the best. Thank you very much for being with us, Michel and Arnaldo. देव बरें करूं तुमकां दोगांयक.
तू काय चड देव बरें करूं जोगीत भाव आमकां हिंगा yesterday राळ्ळी म्हूण.
Thank you, sir, for inviting me here. It was a
Wish you all the best
Thank
for
you,
your
sir.
future.